This is what a patient sees in an intensive care unit at any major hospital. The treatment of each patient may require any of hundreds of medical facts which are needed instantaneously. In this life or death situation, medical experts would be hard-pressed to look up each patient's written record in an emergency.
In the past, we had to calculate the dosage of these drugs by hand. Computer now allows us to do that in a very quick fashion.
At the University Hospital Burn Unit, medical technicians can quickly establish exactly what the patient's needs are.
We want 5 micrograms per kilo. It'll tell us that we have to give them 18 cc's per hour, and it shows us here whether we're still in the beta range.
Even blood counts, which used to take up valuable lab hours, are now done in seconds thanks to medical computers.
It tells the white count, the red count, the hemoglobin, hematocrit, MCV, MCH, MCHG, and the platelet count.
Blow it all out.
And now, to minimize surgical risks, patients are given a test which is simple to administer, but effective in revealing any hidden respiratory diseases.
I can't look at the flow or the pressure curves as they come off the instruments and tell anything about them. I have to have computing to make those signals mean anything, or else sit down with a pencil and paper and do it, which is not very efficient in this day and age.
There's a tremendous amount of information that's generated in a hospital such as this, and it's very difficult to keep it all straight. And computers have had a tremendous impact in terms of ordering and collating all the information that's generated here.
And probably the most dramatic evidence of how computers are saving lives is in the nuclear science lab. What you're seeing is a computer picture of a human heart at work. This man is suspected of having a serious heart disease. In the past, he would have had to undergo a traumatic surgical procedure to determine the extent of his heart problem. Today, computers are taking those risks away.
Now, the computer will convert the information that we are acquiring with the scintillation camera to pictures which we can look at and assess whether the patient is responding normally to the exercise stress, or as we'll look at a patient who responds abnormally to stress, indicating a high likelihood of coronary artery disease.
And this is all possible then with the computers?
The computer is the key to the whole technique.
Now, the heart is beating 3 times faster in this image as compared with the image on the left, but the computer has actually changed the heart rate so that we see the heart as if it were beating together. Now, this is what we expect to see in the normal patient without heart disease. This is a 39-year-old basketball coach who found it very difficult to run down the basketball court and keep up with his players. His heart function deteriorates. It is not beating at the same time as his heart is beating at rest, and it is not beating as vigorously, characteristic of underlying coronary artery disease.
Even with all this progress, medical experts concede they still face a vast ocean of unsolved medical problems which will continue to challenge man and machine. But the road to discovery, at least, has been opened. Jesse Macias, News 8, University Hospital.